Hello students, welcome ulit sa online tutorial natin. Once again, maraming salamat sa mga nag-avail. Continue tayo, problem number 28. So for the assembly shown down, neglecting the weight of the bar OA, compute the detention AB if P is 100 kN. Sige. So we want the tension on the bar AB. Actually, a more or less similar problem already came out, no? Sa mga previous practice problems na solve natin. And actually, ang kaibahan lang last time is ito medyo inclined. Last time kasi straight kasi. So ito, this is parang inclined upwards with a slope 1.5 with 6, no? So anyway, same pa din yung gagawin natin. So mga ganitong classic problem, if you want to determine the load nito ba, itong B, itong C, notice this is more or less the same lang actually sa tripod. You can actually check, no, or rotate the figure and then more or less tripod lang. So what we will do is take advantage of the fact that all of the supports B, O, and C are actually acting on the same plane, that is the YZ plane. Meaning we can actually sum up moments at the X and at the Y and Z to eliminate other forces. So again, I'll show you So this is actually the free body diagram. Let's consider yung sa YZ. Ayun, ito. Yung itong B. Sandali. Draw ko muna yung YZ axis So ito yung Y. Ito yung Z. So nasolve na natin to last time, no? But anyway. So this is that one. And then ito naman yung isa. Yan. Okay. And then this distance is 2. This distance naman, I think, is 3. Tama. And then this distance, mali yung na-drawing ko. So ito, ang distance dito is, yan, and then this, again, this is not drawn to scale, Yeah. So let's try to get the distances. This is 3M, 3M, 2M, and 4M. So actually ang points B and C, di ba, ito yung B and then C. So for B and then ito yung O. Yan. For B and C, actually meron yang reactions na pag ganito, meron yung reaction niya pag ganyan. Okay, and then meron din yung reaction na pag ganyan. So actually meron siyang tatlong reaction, no, with respect sa point ito, kasi this is actually fixed, no. Mapapansin niyo sa figure yan, fixed yan. Okay, so tatlong reaction dyan. However, if we will sum up moment at the y-axis or at the x-axis, the other two reactions will not react. Meaning, ang magro-rotate lang is actually this, ito lang. Okay, and that is actually I think that is the x component, no, cx. Kasi the other components will not actually do. So this is cx, and then yung isa naman, this is actually the bx. Yan lang yung magro-rotate with respect sa y and z-axis. Okay, so I hope okay tayo dyan. And then actually napakadali lang. Sige. So anyway, let me cut this one here. Lipat ito dito. Yan. Sige. So sama tayo ng moment. So summation of moment along the x-axis, no? That is actually summation of moment on the x-axis. Y-axis muna, y-axis. So what will rotate is equal to 0. What will rotate on the y-axis, bale, ano ba yung mag-rotate dito? So number 1 is Cx and Bx will rotate with the y-axis. Ang moment arm ng Cx with respect to y-axis is 3, while ang moment arm naman ng Bx is 4. Okay. However, if you will try to look at the figure, actually another force will rotate dito sa y-axis. Ito. Now, yung y is not perfectly along the y-axis. Okay? Ang y kasi is inclined 20 degrees from the y-axis, meaning there are actually two forces here. The components, meron siyang y component, okay? Meron din siyang z component. Now, if you will try to sum up moment at y, what will rotate is actually the z-axis na component. Diba? Basta 3D, diba? Remember, basta 3D, if you will sum up moment at a certain axis, what will rotate are the forces along or parallel to the other axis. So supposedly, what will rotate is a force sa x-axis and sa z-axis if you will try to sum up moments at the y-axis. So the force parallel to the z-axis is the horizontal component of P. Okay? So I think yung horizontal component of P together with CX is actually the same, no? Kung mapapansin nyo, top view actually counterclockwise. So, ang clockwise top view with respect to y-axis is BX. So, ilagay ko na lang agad. So, BX, moment arm ng BX, ano yung moment arm ng BX? Moment arm is 4, must be equal to the counterclockwise moment caused by CX. Moment arm is 4 plus the cosine component, no? Ito. Okay, cosine component of this force. Again, ang cosine component of this force, or not cosine, but ang sine component, ang z-axis component ba? Z-axis. Again, now we're summing up moment at y, which means ang magro-rotate x forces and z forces. Anyway, kung mapapansin nyo, yan, bx and cx, these are x components, kaya nag-rotate. Another component is a z. Ito, meron katong z. Sir, how about ito, meron siyang vertical component. That vertical component is along man sa y, so it will not rotate kasi we are summing up moment at the y-axis man. Okay? Again ha, ulitin ko, if you're summing up moments at an axis, what will rotate are the forces sa ibang axis. So if you're summing up sa y, what will rotate are x and z. Sige. So, diretso ko na. Okay, sorry. Saan na tayo? Tama, sama tayo ng moment. So again, this is p sine ha. Ang z component of p is actually the sine component kasi yung 20 is from the y man. So ang z component will be sine, p sine 20. By the way, ano yung p? 100. So we have p or 100 times sine 20 degrees. Okay. Again ha, yung software ko kasi is in radian, kaya lalagyan ko to ng pi over 180. But sa inyo, siguro gawin ko na itong ganito para ito na lang para hindi kayo malito. So 100 sine 20, that is the component, and then multiply natin sa moment arm. So ang moment arm ng z component will be the distance sa x, no? So that is 6. So this is our first equation. Next, ang second equation natin will be summing up moments sa z-axis. So sama tayo ng moments sa z-axis. Looking at the figure, ang z, bx and cx will rotate. Also, since nagsama tayo ng moments sa z, what will rotate are the x and y forces. So itong x, mag-rotate yan sa z, itong x mag-rotate. Notice, ang p also has a y component. So it will rotate, no? With a moment arm of 6. So if you'll try to look at side view, what will rotate, itong cx and bx are clockwise, and then counterclockwise naman itong p, no? So diretso na, ilagay ka na agad. So ang moment arm ng bx is 2 with respect to the z-axis. And then ito, actually plus ito. Yan. So itong cx, lipat natin sa kabila kasi same sila ng rotation sa bx. So ang cx, ang moment arm naman ng cx is actually 3 based on the figure. Yan, 3. And then lastly, we have, I think yan lang. And then equal yan sa counterclockwise ng p. So ang component is p. This time, p, that's 100 cosine 20. Ang moment arm is still the same. If you look at the figure from the z-axis, p sine or p cosine 20 is actually 6 meters from the z-axis. Sige. So we now have two equations, two unknowns. Feel free to use your calculator. No? Meron kayong calculator mode 5.2. Okay, so I'll just actually change the equation. No? Lalagay ko dito. So pwede ko ilipat ko to dito sa kabila. But magiging minus na. Yeah. Sige. So, I think you can use your calculator. Gamitin na natin yung calculator natin. So, mode 5, 1 pala. Sorry, mode 5, 1. So, coefficient of B is 4. Coefficient of C is -4. Uy, tama ba to? Ay, actually hindi. Yung y-axis, ang C pala is 3. 3 yung moment arm ng, tama, kung figure, tama, 3 pala. Sige, so this is actually 3. Yeah. Cx kasi with respect to y-axis. So that is -3. And then next, that's 100 sine 20 times 6. And then yung second equation, coefficient ng bx is 2, positive 3, and then 100 cosine 20 times 6. So with that, we can solve, no? We have bx equal to 128.123. So that's 128.12, or sorry, 1713 pala. 1713. And then we have cx equal to, ano yung value ng cx natin? 102.491. 102.491. However, this is not what is asked. These are just component. Ang hinahanap kasi natin is yung force sa AB. Okay, so we need yung B talaga, hindi BX. Yung reaction sa B, but not BX. So again, it's very easy to solve for the whole reaction. So to solve for the reaction, we will just actually, di ba meron tayong component equation, di ba? BX is actually, the component is equal to a certain ratio multiplied by the resultant or ang reaction sa B. Now, ano yung ratio na yan? Ang ratio na yan is the distance over the length of the force. Based on the figure, kunin mo lang yung denominator dito. Yung denominator is actually the length of the cable AC. While ang numerator is actually the x distance or x length. Okay, or x parang, tama, length of the cable along the x-axis. So anyway, ito, ang length ng cable AB along the x-axis is 6. Kaya 6 yung ilalagay ko dyan. However, ang denominator will be the total length talaga. So, ang total length will be using Pythagorean theorem, no? So, square root of, di ba? Square root of x squared plus y squared plus z squared. Ang x length, sinabi natin kanina, that is 6. Ang y squared or ang y distance ito, notice, you might be tempted no, to say that the y distance is 2 kasi ang b from the z-axis is 2. However, take note, this is actually suspended above no 1.5. So, ang y length ng b is actually 2 minus the 1.5 kasi nataas yan ng counter by 1.5. Sige. So, that's 2 minus 1.5. Again, natin 2 minus 1.5 square. And then lastly, isang z. Ang length naman niya with respect to the z-axis is ito. That is actually 4 meters. So, that's 4 square. Sorry. Okay. So, with that, alam natin yung BX. So, substitute ko lang. Alam ko to. So, this is 1 to 8. Notice the unknown is now the reaction at B. So, you can easily solve B. B is simply equal to this value divided by the whole value here. So, that is equal to 154.413. Okay, which is ito, 1.4.46. Okay, I hope okay tayo ha. Again, actually, ang governing equation lang is ito. Once makuha mo na ito, the rest is very easy. You just need to sum up moments of the right point. Okay? Sige. So, ito, huwag nyo na lang, depende na sa inyo kung, this is just actually, simplify lang ako. And then ito din, I hope naalala nyo pa yung equation. No? Component is a ratio multiplied by the resultant. Now, that ratio is the hypotenuse or the length of the force divided by the component of the, or the length, component length no, of the force. In this case, we want the x man. Kaya x6 yung nilagay natin dyan. Sige, so I think okay na tayo dito. Sige. So same pa din, if you have any questions or clarifications, please do not hesitate to comment down below. Maraming salamat sa panonood. See you sa next video na. Salamat.